There's a guy cutting grass, so I apologize. But what's going on, guys? It is your boy Joel TFD here. Welcome back at it again with a brand new review for you guys today. Today we're doing the Peacemaker episode 1 of season 1 review, and honestly, I actually really did enjoy this episode a lot. Honestly, I laughed a little bit more than I expected, honestly, and just like the action in this episode too was phenomenal. I ain't gonna lie. Before we get straight into this, I just want to say really quickly, definitely hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. It will really mean a lot if you guys come and reach that goal, but we're also very close to hitting 900 subscribers, so if you're new and haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe. Anywho, let's get straight into this Peacemaker season 1 episode 1 review. Yeah, man, this episode was actually a lot of fun to watch. Honestly, I did laugh a lot and it's just crazy, man. Like, I love the action. It was very gruesome too and everything. I liked how this episode kind of like they treated like the Suicide Squad like if it was like an episode, you know, like literally it just jumped right into it, and I actually really did like that, honestly, especially since the Suicide Squad was like a movie, you know. So it's crazy that they were managed to recap that movie, you know, in some type of way, and have Peacemaker be here. I actually really did like it, honestly. I really did like this episode a lot. It was a lot of fun. It was so funny. Like that joke with Jamal, I think that's his name, or Jamil. I think it's Jamil, the janitor from the hospital. He was like, bro, I went to MIT, and then he was like, you went to MIT? Why the fuck are you here? It was so funny, man. That was so funny. And there's a couple of things too that I actually really did laugh about, but at the end, it was just so funny. I really did like this episode a lot. And just the action in this too, honestly. Like, I know it's not a lot, but like, I was generally satisfied with it, you know, especially at the end when he got a little, you know, fun. And like, then they started just brawling out in the house. It was so cool, honestly, and it's so funny too, the way he just was just kind of dancing, you know, and then it just kind of led up to that. It was so funny, man. John Cena, honestly, is underrated when it comes to acting, honestly. Like, I'm gonna most likely see it a lot in this show, because the only things that I've seen him act on is obviously the Suicide Squad and then Fast X. I think those are the only two that I can remember, honestly, him being in films. Oh, and also Bumblebee, obviously. But those 3 movies, honestly, he did pretty well on. But I feel like in Peacemaker, since he's like the star of the show, you know, where I'm definitely gonna see a lot more of like him, if that makes sense. I'm honestly very, very excited to see what the show is gonna bring, honestly. But yeah, the action though was crazy. I actually really liked it. I really liked how in the end too, when he was like grabbing his helmet and everything, he was like, I do sonic boom, and then poof, bro, that shit was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, it was honestly so cool. I generally cannot wait to see what the rest of the series is gonna hold, to be honest, because it's just so cool to like see all this happening, you know, and just finally like getting into this show, you know. It's been a while since this season came out. Pretty sure it came out 2022 or 2023 if I'm not mistaken, and I'm finally able to watch it, you know, just like in this Road to Superman series. Obviously Peacemaker is kind of connected to the movie, so like I'm finally getting some juice into this, you know. I know we had the Creature Commando stuff, but besides Creature Commandos, this is like genuinely like my first ever time like noticing this new DC universe that they're creating and everything. So I'm very, very excited. Well, I think I can speak for everyone when it comes to that, but I'm honestly very, very excited to see what the rest of the show is going to hold, to be honest. Oh my god, in hardcore or something like that, she's fine as hell. I ain't gonna lie, bro. And she was just bad. I like how it kind of went slow-mo when she like fought that guy, you know, on the bar, and she kind of just went like this, you know, like all serious and stuff, and Peacemaker was like, damn, that's fucking hot. Nah, honestly though, there's a lot of jokes in this movie. I was about to say movie. It does feel like a movie, I ain't gonna lie, but a lot of the jokes actually did land with me, honestly. I really like it, and again, when it comes to the jokes and the actions and just everything in general with the show, I cannot wait for it. I generally cannot wait for it. But yeah, honestly, that is going to be my review for the first episode of Peacemaker. This is a lot short, which I do apologize, but I know for a fact that when I do the season review, I'm definitely going to have a lot of more things to say, and it's going to be a little bit longer, maybe a minute or two, but I'm generally very, very excited to get into the rest of this. If you guys did enjoy this review, definitely hit the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Peace out, guys, to enjoy your day, make everything else today. Everyone stay positive and be positive. You guys already know to have a positive mindset. Peace.